we are back on another Saturday night. It's been a little bit while since we've been on here, but I'm back with Dan once again.
Uh-oh.
That's not Dan. Forgot to change this one, but yeah, Dan is back tonight, and we have some movies to talk. Yeah, it's been a bit of a minute, but finally back here.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Yeah,
Nathan was away,
was
suffering,
mess.
just absolutely suffering
it was
in
it's a rough couple weeks down in the
I bet.
Virgin Islands and the Caribbean. There, it was.
You came back at the worst possible time, though.
Oh, I really did. So I went from within a matter of 2 days, I went from upper 80s, sunshine, super nice day, came back, and it is just brutally cold outside. So it was a transition, just
That's a nightmare.
couple days. Yeah,
That's a
it
nightmare.
definitely hurt, especially being on a plane riding back with a bunch of Bears fans while they were playing the Rams. And of course, I got off that plane flying into Chicago just before they tied it up. So I got to suffer through that, but I'm back now, and it's a totally new setup in here. I mean,
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
yeah, I can see. I mean, this third seat, which isn't gonna pull up there. I mean, that wall used to be super white. It's just kind of gross. We have a different corner over here. You see over Dan's shoulder. So we have another TV up there now. Then behind me, we're from a corner a bit now there, and look at that new setup. Brand new screen right
We're moving
behind
up in the
him.
world.
We got a lot of TVs in this room now.
It's
So
nice.
we'll jump right into kind of what we were going to talk about. Is there's a lot of movies that are making their way in here.
Oh
over
my
the
God,
next year.
2026 is going to be a good year. I saw an article that it should be. Well, I mean, it's projected to be like the highest grossing box office.
Yeah,
as
makes
a
sense.
as a whole for
Yeah.
I guess the for all movie theaters for this next year. So should be a big year. A lot of good
Yeah,
movies seem to be coming up.
Not only is there kind of new movies coming out, but there's sequels. They're kind of remaking some great stuff. The Odyssey is supposed to be really good. Dune is getting a part 3. That's a returner there. That one's been successful. Super Troopers 3 has been confirmed. We got Spaceballs 2 making its way around here. Evil Dead Burn is coming around, but we got to talk a little bit on the Hunger Games. Now, I really tried to find the trailer, couldn't get it to come in, but that is going to be a very, very good book there. I wanted to go that one. There we go.
Well, it already is a good book, Nathan. It's
Or
going
it's
to
going to be a good movie. It was a really good book. I heard. I did not read the book.
So
but
I did get to see the trailer. My God, this looks like
I watched it.
It
yeah.
looks really, really sweet. And then also, I remember texting you it as well because I saw it in the theaters. Must have been
Yeah.
the week it came out, like the trailer. I went to go see 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which I
Mhm.
highly recommend. Really, really good acting there from Ralph Fiennes. And then a little, sorry, spoiler alert, but well, this has nothing to do with the story. This is
Right.
not going to help you out with the story of 28 Years Later. But Cillian Murphy does make an appearance at the very end, so that kind of leads into what the next this trilogy is going to be. So that was really nice. But oh my God, Ralph Fiennes, beast.
Yeah.
He was also in. I just watched James Bond too, and I've been telling
Yeah.
you all about James
Yeah.
Bond. Ralph Fiennes. I just love me some Ralph Fiennes, and
Right.
he's actually in Hunger Games. Ralph Fiennes.
Really?
He's
Is he?
in Hunger
Okay.
Games because he plays the younger version of Snow.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he's actually in that as well. Just another stellar casting. The casting is what I'm most excited about as well. I'm sure everybody else.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons is Haymitch, right? Is that him?
Joseph Zeta is what I have. Is
Whoever
Hey
was
Mitch.
whoever Philip
um,
Seymour
yeah.
Hoffman played. That's who Jesse Plemons is, and everybody
Right.
always compares Jesse Plemons to Philip Seymour Hoffman. So it's really cool to see him like kind of take
Right.
on that. But just like the way this is shot, it is
looks
completely.
great.
It
Yeah.
is completely different from what the Hunger Games has done in the past.
Right.
It's still like the same. This
Yeah.
just seems a lot scarier.
Well, yeah, because for this one, because it was the second quarter quell, they decided to double the amount of tributes in there. So instead of the typical 24, there's 48 contestants in this Hunger Games. So doubling the amount of contestants is huge. I mean, that's really adds to a lot of things. And then I'm excited to see because Haymitch is the
Hey,
what
Mitch
do we
is
call him?
Woody
He's-
Harrelson, right?
yeah. So
Yes.
he's the one who's I'm trying to think of the right word. Kind of like the coach for Katniss and Peter
Right.
when they go through. But he was the first one to win for that district. He didn't have a mentor. That's the word, a mentor. He
Yeah, I
never
think-
he didn't have one. So it was Mags, that old lady who was on the back and he kind of dropped her in the fog.
And
That was
the-
his mentor.
And the lady who played the homeowner in the first Conjuring,
Mhm.
that's the lady who's playing that older woman in this new one.
Yes, yeah.
And well, it kind of stinks because you're kind of like, well, I already know that person doesn't die. That person
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
die. That person doesn't die. But still, it's like I don't know any. I did not
Right.
read Sunrise of the Reaping. I mean, like,
Yeah, I haven't read
I'm
the
good
book,
for
but
like
I've
one
heard
book
that
a
this
year.
one is supposed to be a lot more violent than a lot of the other ones. So
I'm for it. I
I'm
can't wait.
excited to see it. And
Go watch that trailer. If you
Haymitch is
can.
a screwed up dude. So I know there's a little bit of lore behind it too, with like something where he wouldn't align with what they wanted, and then that resulted in them or Snow basically kind of killing off his whole family and stuff. That's supposed to
Well,
be
yeah,
in the
that's
other
why.
movie. So
It's the reason
I
why.
want to see, hopefully after the Hunger Games too, what he did to really, spark all that. Hopefully that's in there.
Well, yeah, he saw himself in Katniss. That's why,
Yeah.
and like, because Katniss didn't. She was a rebellion. So,
Mhm.
yeah, no. If you haven't seen the trailer, I'd highly recommend go watching. I think you'll be intrigued.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the release date for this here. November 20th, 2026 in theaters worldwide. So a little bit of a ways away, but it'll be a good one for sure once it comes around.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I'm trying to think. The Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out. We have a big year for Marvel too. So we're going to cut to a quick break. We're going to do a little bit early because we're also running through our Oscar news today. So when we get into Marvel a little bit, we're also talking about Mark Ruffalo not returning as the Hulk. It seems like he is done with that role, so that'll be interesting. The Pit returning, Avatar, Fire and Ash box office, and then we'll just talk a little bit about our favorite shows at the moment. We'll see you quick after the break. We gotta talk about it a little bit because its box office was just incredible. They pulled in a lot of money once again.
No doubt.
Yeah, did you end up seeing it yet or not?
No,
yet?
no, I have not.
It's kind of like the other
honestly,
ones where it's a long story,
I
but
kind of feel bad for James Cameron that he's
Yeah.
kind of had to put every other project that he's ever thought of on pause just to finish these 2 movies here. Is this the last one he's doing? I hope
there's
so.
supposed to be 5.
I hope
This
it's
is 3.
hang
The
it up.
next one fills in, and it's rumored that in the 5th one they're supposed to go back to Earth. So
Hang it up.
I don't know.
Hang
I mean,
it up. I think I'm
they
over
had
it.
a reporter ask him, and because they're always like 4 hours long, like they're long movies.
I
And,
like long movies though.
I do too, and I think these ones actually work being that long. So they asked him, they're like, when are you planning on getting the next one out? And his wife spoke up because she was with him. She's like, I just got him back. Can we wait a couple months before he
that's what I'm
starts
saying,
writing
like-
again? Because it eats away at him. That's all
Didn't he
he's
do?
doing.
Isn't he like the Terminator, Titanic? Like
I believe so. Yeah.
it's like okay, and now he's only done Avatar since the first
Yeah.
one came out. It's like
yeah.
all right, doesn't he kind of want to do something else? Doesn't he kind of want to do like
I don't know. He's getting
I don't know.
older
These
too.
just-
So, I
these
mean,
don't
he's,
interest
he's
me.
probably not far off from retirement age. I mean, he's making enough money. The worldwide gross on this one was 1.33 billion US dollars. So it pulled in a little bit of money. Domestic US and Canada was 373 million. So yeah, it
If it
definitely
ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess. I mean,
Nope. And I think Disney owns it at this point. So
probably.
Disney will definitely keep paying him to push these out as long
Yeah.
as they possibly can.
I just
so.
kind of wish he would do something else. Kind of. I mean, like I'm no longer interested in it. Like I'm not gonna go make it a big deal to go see this.
Right.
Like I'll wait till it just comes out on HBO Max or Netflix, whatever.
Yeah, I just like the visual effects.
And like I
side
just
of it,
I
so.
also as soon as it came out, one of those movies that I didn't really care about getting spoiled. So I
Right.
immediately went to people's reviews on Reddit, which is
Right.
usually a very negative thing to do. And everybody just kind of crapped on the Spider, isn't it his name?
Yeah, he's annoying. He's a human.
His acting's
still.
pretty
He's
horrible,
not-
right? But
it's
also,
not great now.
I watched this video. James Cameron and actors were explaining how they shoot it, and it's like that kid shot all the scenes that he's in
right.
before any of the. He wasn't doing it with the actual actors that you see him with on screen.
Yeah.
So and then he would have to do that just so they would get the blocking down. They wouldn't use any of that for the film.
Yeah.
and then they would come back like a couple months later and then do it all again with the same actor. So he did have a tough job, but
Yes.
it's tough
And
acting with no real people.
yes, and he did have a few scenes where he was around that girl, the younger, or I guess she's the older sister. She's the one who's
Sigourney
really
Weaver.
connected, and it's very odd the dynamic of that because it's kind of a spoiler alert, but there's like a little bit of a love story which they teased at the second one, so it's kind of like between two species, like a love story. It's kind of odd, especially when the actress playing her is like seven. She's like older. She's got to be in like her upper 50s, at least mid 60s, in real life. So
Yeah,
I'm sure that was a little awkward.
I thought it was freaky just watching the second one and like
Yeah.
a 13-year-old Sigourney Weaver blue
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
It just kind of felt weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely on the odd side, but I want to go into Marvel a little bit. I mean, we talk about it quite a bit on here, but Mark Ruffalo is not returning as the Hulk. Now, he wasn't the original Hulk. We know that, but I don't know who else would play him. I don't know if they plan on replacing him.
I mean,
I can't imagine
did
you
you
just cut the Hulk out at this point. We've gone
Is-
into She-Hulk. You have the young Hulk, Hulkling, or whatever they call him. I mean, they've expanded to go to all these Hulks, so to cut out the main one would be very odd.
Well, I mean, my thing about it is like, did we grow up thinking that Mark Ruffalo should be the Hulk? No. Did we grow up thinking
No,
that
yeah.
Edward Norton should be the Hulk? No, he was. But I don't know.
Yeah,
On to the
it's-
next one. I mean, it's just it is
Right.
what it is. It doesn't really surprise
I
me.
think
or-
they've also kind of ruined the character, and that's something a lot of people agree on with the half and half thing.
Yeah.
Like the Hulk kind of lost what the Hulk was at the end of the day. For me personally, that's
Well, no,
how I
it's
feel about it.
it's completely true because like the last 3 movies, he's in Hulk form. He can't not get out of Hulk form, but he's like, yeah, no, I'm just really chill and I don't do that anymore. And I know I'm the strongest of the superheroes and I
Yeah.
can beat anybody up, but I'm not gonna because I don't feel like it and I want to be
Right.
nice. And it's like, all right, well, this is kind of BS. I don't know. I didn't read the comics. I don't know if that was a
Yeah.
huge. They're making it a big deal in the movies.
Right.
Was it a big deal in the comics? Answer down below. Let me know. Sound off in the comments.
Yeah, but that was just a weird one. I mean, he's officially not in Doomsday, but he's rumored to still be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I don't know how that ties in, but he refuses to speak on it, so maybe there's a little bad blood with Disney.
Well, no, the last time he spoke, he just ruined Marvel Endgame. That's why.
Yeah,
they don't want him to
that's a
speak
very
anymore.
good
Probably.
point, yeah. Now you watched the first season of The Pit, correct?
Yes,
How did you like the first season? I think it's definitely one of the better shows out
it
there. right now.
is one of the more different shows that I've ever watched. Just in the sense that it is like over hour-long episodes.
Mhm.
There's probably like 8, 9 episodes in the first season, maybe a little
I
bit
think
less.
I think it's 10. It goes through a 10-hour shift. If I'm
10
correct.
hours, and it's all in the course of one day.
Yep.
And you gotta give the actors the flowers that they deserve because these lines are not easy lines. They're like
No.
breaking down an entire surgery. It blows your mind. You're watching it. It's also very graphic at times too, which I'm all for that. I love being skeeved out.
Yep.
But it is just so different, and I think that's why a lot of people like it.
Right.
And the can't tell you the lead actor's name. like, real name.
Noah Weil. He's
Noah
Dr.
Weil,
Robbie,
and
yeah.
my mom watched the show called ER back in the
Yep,
day
he was a doctor in
with
there
George
as well.
Clooney, and so he already had some of that vocabulary, I guess, and
Yeah.
sort of like the acting for a doctor down pat. But man, he is superb in it.
Mhm.
Emmys, he should be getting a lot of Emmys this next
Yep.
go around. Like he is. The whole show, like that whole cast,
Yeah.
like they nailed it.
It's spot on, and I really think they did great because a lot of that cast gives recognition to healthcare workers. They did a ton of donations, like basically every winnings and stuff they got when they did fundraisers and stuff went straight into healthcare workers. Different fundraisers for that. So that was really cool to see.
Yeah, got to give
And-
flowers to our
Yeah,
our healthcare workers because man, it is just watching that you
Yeah.
get a
well,
sense
that's
of
something
how
this gets praised for too. It's a very accurate show, and each episode is 1 hour during a shift. So it's kind of cool to see that. And my girlfriend who's a healthcare worker, she says a lot of that is spot on as far as treatments and stuff, which a lot of these medical dramas do tend to lose. Things become unrealistic. So definitely cool to see that there. add this one. There we go. But I click that. But yeah, it's a realistic one, and I worked in healthcare for a little bit, and I was in an urgent
One
care
thing I
ER.
do have to say I wish they did a
Mhm.
little bit better is just like the I know they're not I know it's inside of a hospital, so it's kind of hard to
Right.
like get you the full picture of Pittsburgh, but I feel like they don't do a good job at like
Right.
bringing out that Pittsburgh culture because I was just seeing the one actress who ended up quitting at the very end,
Yes.
the blonde.
Yep.
She was the
She's the charge nurse.
she's
Yeah.
the only one who had a Pittsburgh accent, and I love
That is a good point.
the
yeah.
Pittsburgh accent. I love it, and I know healthcare workers like your girlfriend. She's from Buffalo.
Yep.
She's in Green Bay. Well,
Well, she's from Long Island, so
Well, yeah.
she does have a Long Island accent.
yeah, but still, like these people
cough
bounce
and-
around, so I get it,
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
sense. But like still, like you would think because a lot of them claim to be from Pittsburgh, not the actual actors, but like in the show,
Right.
and it's like, all right, we're not really getting that.
Yeah. So
You
the
could just
younger
go
ki-
round downtown.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, Mike McCarthy, Big Mike,
Yeah.
he is now the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you didn't already know that,
I did see that. Tomlin's out there, so
Big Mike.
interesting. Yeah, because the new kid who comes in season 1, he's supposed to be from Nebraska. He's
Right.
from the farm in Nebraska, and he doesn't really have much of an accent, but he is masking an accent because he actually has an English accent in real life. So
And
Yeah,
I
he
thought
masks
he
as
was one of
well.
my favorite characters. He was awesome.
he has really good growth. He actually gets someone like the new intern in season 2, so you'll kind of see him take in Dr. Robbie's coachings, and it's kind of like a wholesome moment because everything that Dr. Robbie was trying to show him, you can tell he picked up on it. So it plays out well. I'm a fan of it for sure, and yeah, I can't wait. And you said you're waiting till
I'm
it
waiting till
finishes
it's all out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't do it.
yeah. The week
pretty
to week
impatient.
is not fun to watch at all. Do you have a show that you're watching right now, or
No, just really into
Yeah.
007 right now. I gotta
007.
say, I slept on these movies for the longest time. My grandfather
Yeah.
loved the older ones growing up, like Goldfinger and
Mhm.
I was gonna say I don't even know if you're allowed to say that on air, but there is a title of one of
Yeah.
those movies that's like whoa, but it's
Yeah.
like okay, back in the day. But oh my god, man, Daniel Craig's James Bond. I know
Yeah.
this is such a long time ago at this point because the last movie came out in like 2022. But man, I really enjoy these movies. The last
Yeah.
one, No Time to Die, beautiful from like start to finish. I loved every second of it. It was so fun. And then I was like, I'll try the
Right.
whole Daniel Craig franchise out. And I started at the beginning last night. I went to Casino Royale. I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should have started at the beginning because they actually took a lot more chances earlier. I guess because they could probably do more with Daniel Craig, him
Right.
being a younger person and not as old and worrying about injuries or anything. But they did. It's like
Yeah.
literally an action scene every sequence in that first movie. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm into right now. It's every single movie's out on Netflix. So
Right.
if you need to binge something,
see.
there.
I just finished a show, so I might have to because I finished Landman. It's on Paramount Plus.
oh, I heard very good things.
It's
about it.
really good. It's about just oil rigging companies out in Texas. It takes place in like Midland, and there's nothing out there except for oil, and some branches of the cartel are out there. Just another Taylor Sheridan movie or show that he did really well with. But shifting away from movies, I'm not super happy about the Super Bowl, results that we're gonna look at, and not crazy about any of it. But the halftime show does have some new announcements for who's going to be in that one. So we now have Green Day. We also have Bad Bunny going there, and
Bad
we do
Bunny.
have Bad Bunny. We do have his trailer, so I'll play that really quick for you guys. We'll be back to talk more on that.
Ey, dime cómo le va para olvidarte. Hay un paso nuevo que quiero enseñarte. En la noche ya ni puedo dormir. Lo que hago es soñarte. No me
don't know. I didn't know any of the lyrics, but I mean, it sounded great. It was. That's about how I am with all Bad Bunny's music. I have no clue what he's saying, but
No doubt. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
it's good music.
he's there. I do have a handful of Bad Bunny songs downloaded, but
Mm-hmm.
my thing is, it's like, I know the boomers are gonna hate this. Like my dad,
yeah,
my dad's gonna be like, "Well, it's American football. And I don't know what this guy's saying."
They follow
I
a
understand.
trend with the musicians this year.
I understand. I mean,
yeah.
like, I don't know, because this is the most watched thing in
Right.
the world, and this is a representation of our, our country's sport. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't care who
Right,
performs
yeah.
whatsoever, but I do understand the side of people just playing devil's advocate. But I'm sure it's gonna be
Yeah.
great. He's a great performer.
Yeah,
One of the
well, I
best.
mean, they just kind of gave people more fuel too. With I mean, and I like Green Day. I like a lot of their music, but
Cool.
they're a very
First concert I ever went to was Green
Yep.
Day.
Yeah, and they're a little bit more on the anti-America side. I guess you could say, especially more so lately. And they're doing the opening ceremony and pregame performance there. Now for our national anthem, we have Charlie Puth, Brandy Carlisle, and Coco Jones. I don't think Charlie Puth. I've ever seen him do a national anthem, but
Isn't Coco
does
Jones a
everything great.
tennis player?
lift every voice and sing performance. Oh, she's doing the Black national anthem. It says here. So I think
Who's
she
Coco
is.
Jones?
Yeah, I feel like Coco Jones is a tennis. Or
Pretty sure.
who is Coco Jones? Yeah, that does sound familiar now that you say that. And then for the pregame and week-long shows, we have Sting, Post Malone, Olivia Dean, Shabuzi, Luke Combs, The Chainsmokers, Teddy Swims, Noah Kahan. Wow,
Oh,
that's
Coco
a good line.
Golf is. A
Oh,
tennis
that's
player. I
we were
apo-
close. Yeah.
Apologize to my Cocos out there.
And then there's just party performances after by the Chainsmokers and Ludacris, Fall Out Boy, Noah Kahan.
Well,
Lu-
I'm sure we're only going to see one of these.
Yeah, only one of them.
The
will go
Bad Bunny
through.
thing. I mean,
Yeah,
all these seem like,
there's a lot. There's a lot going on.
specific
A lot of different
broadcasts.
genres, and yeah, a lot of them will be going through. Be exciting to see it. Probably for me, more exciting than the game itself because somehow we
Alright,
got
nah,
the Chiefs.
no,
out, we
don't
got the
do all
Patriots.
that.
I can't.
It's going to be the
It's
Patriots.
gonna be great, but yeah,
It's gonna be the
finally got the
Patriots.
Chiefs out, and we're watching the Patriots again. So
Yeah.
here we go, all over again. But we're gonna cut to a quick break here, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit about the Oscars. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a minute. And that's our last commercial break. We're back now. It's time to talk a little bit on the Oscars and what we're expecting from that. It was a really good year for movies out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Sinners, they got the most, I think, nominations. They got like 16.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan definitely deserves
One Battle
a
After
lot of
Another,
things
Marty
coming his way.
Supreme.
Yep.
Avatar.
So for actor in a leading role, we have Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and then Wagner Moura, I think I'm pronouncing that right, for The Secret Agent. So you know what was shocking? My girlfriend pointed out to me, Wicked did not get a single nomination for anything on here, which is kind of shocking because the first one was all over the place for awards. I don't think it brought home much, but it's all over the place.
No, I mean, the only thing I can imagine it getting is like, I mean, it's not even an original soundtrack, so you can't even give it that. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
well,
surprised
they
you didn't
added
watch it,
two
not my
original
thing.
songs, but yeah, no.
I know you love Wicked, but
I tolerate Wicked. You know,
no,
it's
you
all
love
right.
it.
Yeah.
It's one of Nathan's favorites.
Yeah, I'm gonna be singing it after the show here. I just can't get copyrighted.
Mhm.
And then supporting role, of course, Jacob Elordi got Frankenstein. Then we had Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another.
Oh my God, he should get that. I love.
I still have not seen Sentimental Value.
Never
I
even
have
heard of
not
him, my
watched it,
friend.
Yeah, so I have to watch that one, and then we have our actresses for those leading roles: Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
I heard that
Watch-
was really, really good.
Yeah, I heard it. I did not watch that. Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. I'm waiting for that to come on streaming. Renee, or I think it's Renee Rainsby for Sentimental Value. Emma Stone for Begonia. I'd give that to Emma Stone. I mean, that's one that's widely enough talked about. Did you end up watching that yet?
I
Begonia?
did. Begonia is really, really good. But who are the other actresses on that list?
Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Rose Byrne is If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. That's the one with
Right. Neil
that's-
Young.
Yeah. Then
Neil
Renee Rinsby for Sentimental Value. So
Yeah, I think that that first one,
yeah.
she got a lot of stuff for the Golden Globes. I haven't watched
Right.
it. It feels like one of those movies that is really good, but it's just not my thing. I don't think it's like a really slow burn
Right.
one. And then Rose Byrne, I heard she was really good.
Yeah.
If
The
I
one
Had
that
Legs.
confused me a little bit is Amy Madigan in Weapons. That's a supporting role. I kind of thought that she was
Makes
the
sense.
lead role, but
Makes
yeah,
sense.
she is a supporting role on there. Then you have Inga.
No, I don't think Emma Stone's gonna get
James'
away
daughter.
I
I
don't-
don't think she'll get away. I mean,
because
I don't
I
think
watched
enough
it and
people
it
like
really
it.
was. I mean, like it was. She's
it's
always
a cool
great.
story. Yeah.
She's always great, but I don't know. I don't think that it's
Yeah.
Oscar worthy.
Yeah, and then for the animated feature films, I did not watch any of these this year. Argo, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, which everybody knows of at this point.
Well,
but I
that's
still
gonna
didn't
win. That's
watch
gonna
it.
win
Yeah.
almost everything.
Yep. And then Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, and the Zootopia 2. I actually like the first one. You know, I'll watch kid movies. I'm
Yeah, the
not
first one.
above it, so I'll watch Zootopia 2 one day. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, and I think cinematography. Marty Supreme's just everywhere in the Oscars this year.
Yeah, I think people like Timothy Chalamet more than they like his movies, unfortunately. And I think that's why a
completely
lot
agree
of
with
this
that,
is
yeah.
getting way blown out of proportion and how great he is. He is great,
Yeah.
but I've seen a lot of other I mean, like I haven't seen Mario Supreme, so I'm kind of contradicting myself
Right.
here. But I don't know. It didn't seem like one of those roles where it's like he's taking a big chance,
Exactly,
like a lot
yeah.
of these other people, like Michael B. Jordan, like Jesse.
Yeah, I mean,
Clemens.
Michael B. Jordan playing two different people, I think, is definitely something worth noting. And he killed it.
Leo in One Battle After Another was really good. I don't think that's Oscar worthy either.
Yeah. I agree, but we ran this right down to the last 5 seconds today, so thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. Don't know what we'll talk about. We'll see as the news comes up. Enjoy your weekend.